They say an Aghori can control spirits, summon the dead, and bend the unseen forces of the universe. But those who truly know the path of the Aghora smile at these words. Because what the world calls black magic, the Aghori calls ignorance. Black magic seeks to dominate. Aghora seeks to dissolve. And between these two lies the forgotten truth, one that the world fears to even hear. The Aghori is not a man of darkness. He is a man who has walked through darkness and found the light within it. When he sits in the smashan, the cremation ground, surrounded by smoke, fire, skulls, and the silence of death, he is not summoning anything. He is facing everything. To understand the Aghori, you must first understand the nature of energy in Sanatan Dharma. Everything in existence, from a flower to a corpse, is made of the same divine essence. There is no pure or impure. Only the human mind creates separation. So when the Aghori meditates amidst death, he is not worshipping darkness. He is learning to see the divine in what others reject. He looks at the corpse and sees Shiva. He touches ashes and feels eternity. He chants mantras not to bind others, but to unbind himself from fear, desire, and illusion. This is Aghora, the state beyond horror. Now, let us look at the other side, what people call black magic. Black magic, or Abhichara Tantra, is also part of the ancient tantric tradition. But it is the lowest rung of that ladder, where the goal is not realization, but manipulation. The black magician performs rituals to influence others, to attract, to harm, to possess, to control. They may invoke preta, restless spirits, or bhutas, elemental entities, to do their bidding. And yes, the power can be real, but it is dangerous because it is ego-driven. Every act of manipulation creates karma. Every curse one sends outward circles back. For energy is cyclical, and the universe records every vibration. The Aghori knows this. That is why he never binds a spirit. He releases it. Imagine two men standing in the same cremation ground. Both chant mantras, both hold a skull, both light a sacred fire. To the untrained eye, they appear the same, but their inner worlds are entirely different. One is calling spirits to obey. The other is calling upon Shiva to dissolve obedience itself. That is why outsiders confuse Aghoris with black magicians. They see the ritual, but not the realization. In the Aghora Tantra, it is said, that which terrifies the ignorant becomes nectar for the wise. For the Aghori, fear itself is the final veil before enlightenment. By meditating amidst corpses, he destroys attachment to form. By living with spirits, he learns the illusion of death. By facing darkness, he recognizes the boundless light of consciousness. This is not witchcraft, it is inner alchemy. It is the transformation of fear into wisdom. When an Aghori walks through the smashan, spirits may indeed gather. They are drawn not to his power, but to his purity. Because an awakened soul radiates peace, and even the restless dead seek that peace. The Aghori does not command them. He chants mantras to guide them onward, toward liberation. Where others see ghosts, he sees lost fragments of consciousness, and with compassion, he sets them free. The black magician, however, binds those very fragments, trapping them for worldly gain. And that is why such practices lead only to decay, madness, and bondage. Aghora is the path of fearlessness. It is not black. It is the color of the ashes that cover truth, and through which light emerges. When the Aghori smears ashes on his body, he is saying to the universe, I am nothing but this, dust, returning to dust. Therefore, nothing can harm me. When he drinks from a skull bowl, he is saying, even this form that once held life is sacred. When he chants in the dead of night, he is not calling death. He is dissolving the line between life and death altogether. To the Aghori, black magic is a child's game, the play of those who still believe they are separate from power. He knows that power and peace are the same when the ego disappears. Black magic is rooted in desire. Aghora is rooted in surrender. Black magic creates karmic chains. Aghora breaks them. Black magic seeks to possess. Aghora seeks to dissolve possession. That is why even the most dangerous energies bow before a true Aghori. because he carries no fear, no desire, and no I. He is the stillness that nothing can shake. In the Vedas, Shiva is called Bhutnath, Lord of Spirits, but he is also Mokshadatri, the giver of liberation. The Aghori walks Shiva's path, balancing these two truths. He lives among spirits but belongs to none. He sees death every day, but has already died to himself. And that is the final secret. The Aghori is beyond life and death, beyond black and white, beyond good and evil. He has become the center of the circle, the silent witness where all opposites collapse into oneness. So the next time you hear someone say that Aghoris practice black magic, smile, for they have only seen the ashes, not the fire beneath. The Aghori does not use power, he becomes power. He does not fear spirits, he liberates them. And in that liberation, he too becomes free. If this truth opened a doorway for you, if it helped you see beyond the myths of fear and superstition, then walk a little further with us on the Aghori Code. Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what secrets of Sanatan Dharma you wish to uncover next. And don't forget to subscribe, because this is only the beginning of your journey into the wisdom of the fearless.